So, you don't like your singing voice? Here's my short answer. So what? This is why we train, right? I'm going to give you the 3 main reasons that are probably holding you back, and then I'm going to tell you what to do next, and I will include a few of my singing demos. So if you hate your singing voice, you most likely have not learned to sing correctly yet. I get a little passionate about this subject, so watch out. Welcome back to another edition of Victoria's Victorious Vocal Tips. 32 years of teaching voice, 42 years of studying voice, all different styles. My students have ranged from ultra beginners all the way through advanced touring professionals, voice teachers, choral directors, and competition winners. I always give you serious vocal technique made simple and fun. Good singing is a learned motor skill. So if you've been singing and you still don't like your voice, I bet it's due to one or all of the following 3 reasons. Number 1, you are singing exactly the way you speak. Yes, we need speech-like clarity and freedom, but there is much more to singing than just speaking. If you want to sound more musical and sing with more color, texture, and variety, this takes technique. Reason number 2 that you might hate your voice. Thinking of your voice as just what happens in your mouth versus the 3 elements of singing. Well, that just takes us back to talking, and that's very limiting. There are 3 parts to singing, and if you're missing any of these parts, you're missing out on a big part of your voice. I'm going to go through these quickly. So if you want more detailed information, see my video on the 3 elements of singing. Element number 1, respiration. That's inhalation and controlled exhalation. Your breath fuels the tone. This is your motor, and if your breath isn't right, your tone is not going to be right. So see my playlist on breathing and breath support. Element number 2, phonation, how the vocal folds come together to produce sound. Is your phonation breathy? Is it pressed? Or is it balanced? Are your vocal folds too tense or too loose and floppy? These are all reasons why you might not like your voice, and all of them can be fixed. Also, if you have throat tension or jaw or tongue tension, all of this is going to get in the way of producing a free tone. So if you need more help, see my playlist on throat tension. And finally, the 3rd element, resonation. You've heard me say this over and over. Resonance is where the magic happens in singing. It's what amplifies, enriches, and enlarges the voice. And the shape that you choose in your vocal tract filters the sound that comes out. That's what people hear. So if you don't like your voice, think about your resonance, because these are all choices that you make. So if your voice is too bright and thin, or too dark, or swallowed, or nasal, or just plain versus balanced, these are all choices that you get to make. So before you say you hate your voice, remember, these are all things that need to be learned. See my playlist on resonance. Lastly, if you don't like your voice, you probably don't have ring. And you know what I always say about that. A voice without ring is dull. I say dead. This is part of resonance, but deserves its own category. Ring are those high overtones that give the voice this halo of brilliance and cut, excitement. Some people think this is just for opera, but nothing can be further from the truth. What about some Adele? Hello from the outside. Or some Golden Age musical theater. There were bells in the sky, but I never heard them ringing. Or what about this? You'll never walk alone. Ring. See my playlist on ring and also on better tone quality. And if you're a beginner, see my beginners playlist. Good singing is a lifelong endeavor, And vocal exercises are what will build and train your voice so you can have all of the choices that you want. Now, if you still haven't gotten my audio exercise training program, Victoria's Victorious Vocal Exercise Program, I recommend that you do so right away. Tons of exercises for all different voice types, all different levels. We work on basic technique, troubleshooting, we work on vocal color, textures, different styles, and it's super affordable, and I do regular group classes with members. So see the link below and sign up right away. It is now time for Victoria's Wisdom. If you don't like your voice, I want you always to remember me looking you right in the eye and saying, "So what? This is why we train." Don't be in a hurry. Have fun in the process. I hope you have enjoyed another edition of Victoria's Victorious Vocal Tips. Don't forget to subscribe. Tell your friends. Leave me some comments. Leave me some thumbs up. Don't forget to follow me on social media and train correctly, have fun, and learn to love your voice. And I look forward to seeing everyone again very soon.